Oh, hey guys. Thank you for coming. I wasn't expecting viewership, honestly. Um, I didn't make it anywhere at the moment. I've got ages to go on this journey. That was Fig yesterday that made it to the world border. That was pretty cool to watch. Um, but the whole spawn chunks thing, basically what it is for some reason that I can't explain, um, the chunks that are at spawn every 524,000, they duplicate. So any changes I make in any set of spawn chunks will be reflected on any other set of spawn chunks in the map, if that makes any sense. So say this next set of spawn chunks, right? I place a diamond block and then leave. When I get to the next set of spawn chunks, that diamond block that I placed will be there. Even though technically I've never been on that part of the map. I can make changes to that part of the map. But certain things break, like fluid mechanics don't work, chests don't work, furnaces don't work. If you like bone meal trees, they glitch out for whatever reason. That's pretty much all I've got to explain it, really. But basically what I can do for storage, as you'll see if you follow my journey, is I have like iron and gold blocks and stuff that I have stored in the spawn chunk. Because I can't have chests, I just place the blocks down. But it could be duping if two different people are like at two different sets of spawn chunks, but it's not really a duplication glitch because you can't be in two places at the same time. That's just not possible. I think Arcrid and Fig have already tried to do that thing. See what happens when two different players are at two different sets of spawn chunks in a multiplayer world. And I'm Pretty sure they said it crashed the game. But yep, this is what I do, Hyper. I walk in a straight line on a flat plane for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. This is what I do. And I've only got 15.5 more million to go. What happens if there's a gap? I go around it. I'm always like watching to make sure that I'm not going to fall off. I'm always watching the screen every now and then. Like while I'm doing other things, I'm still paying attention. I can't just sit and forget, because otherwise I will die. Or at bare minimum, I'll fall off and get stuck somewhere and just be walking into a wall. So, while I feel like some people might play the card of, well, you're not really walking, you're not really paying attention, like you're just like automating the walking, that's not true, because I still have to sit here and watch this at 1x speed and have the game open. It's not like I can just automate it. It's not how it works. It's just not how it works. I kind of wish that was how it works, but even then it wouldn't feel like an achievement because I don't have to do anything. Oh my god. That's scary to think about. About 1,000 hours sounds correct. Might be a bit longer because of breaks, and if I fall off a lot, then you know that'll add some time on. But and farming wheat as well. That's another factor. But yeah, I reckon about that sounds correct. About another 1,200 hours or so. And I think that walking speed is for walking in an exactly straight line, which I'm not doing, so that might take off like a little tiny bit of speed. But, you know, it is what it is. Imagine getting Baritone to do it. Yeah, the World Border thing was done with the Baritone bot. I saw that when it happened. It was cool, but I don't know. I think the fact that an actual human went and did it, or I'm questioning if he's a human because he did it, but yeah, the fact that an actual human can do it is pretty amazing, pretty astonishing. Yesterday literally felt like being someone in prison and watching them get released. And now I'm just stuck here doing this quite frankly boring shit. Like, I'm honestly surprised that anybody even jumped on to watch this. Like, why? Like, don't worry. I appreciate it. It's not like I'm trying to push anybody away. Fuck no. But the fact that like anyone wants to sit here and look at this, I don't even want to watch this myself. But fact of the matter is, I kind of have to. Oh god. I've got to get a pop-up chat going. Just give me a second here. Please do not die. Oh god. Stream manager. Pop out chat. Yes, please. I can't believe I'm only 255,000 away from that floating point. Holy shit. The game is gonna break so bad. This will be the first time that anyone in legitimate survival has actually experienced this floating point. The floating point thing is, you see how like, I'm jittering, if you like to use that word, or like, it looks like a frame by frame movement. That's gonna get twice as bad at 16.777 when I hit the next set of spawn chunks. So you see how it's like boom, 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 boom. It's going to be twice as bad. The hitboxes are going to be so far off. At the moment, if I face into a block, like if I find a 2-block high area where I can stand in front of the block, I can X-ray using that. I don't need to like push a block into my head to see X-ray. When I jump off the edge of the world, yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna go straight into the void. If you're here because you want to see that, you're gonna be waiting a long time. Just putting that out there. The seasons will change twice, at least. Oh, 6 months. I think 6 months at a really good pace might get me there. Hold on. Let me think about this. So we'll say 6 months is 180 days, okay? Um, 180 days. Wait, so 32 mil minus. Alright, and then we'll divide that by 180. Oh, whoops. Forgot the brackets. I would have to average 86,000 every single day for me to finish in 6 months. So that's an average of about 7? No? Nearly 7 hours. No. Hold on. Let me think about this. If I keep good paces on those days, that would be an average of about 6 hours per day. How long is it going to take me to get to 16,777,216? It'll be later this week. I expect it to hopefully be Friday, but I'm not making guarantees. By the weekend, if it's sometime on the weekend, that's basically guaranteed sometime this weekend coming up. So just keep an eye out, keep coming back if you want to see that, because it's going to happen quite soon. And then I'll be walking 15,222,800. No. 15,222,784 blocks like that. What a number. I'm gonna be walking in Broken Block Game for like basically half the journey. Basically half the journey. For most people, 320,000 blocks sounds like a huge number. But for me, 320,000 blocks is 1% of this total journey. 1%. $30,000. Are you trying to go to the Corner Firelands or something? What am I doing in real life? I have a lot of free time. Well, you could say that to a degree, but it's not necessarily free time. No. Um, well, I buy and sell video games, and I sell on eBay. So a lot of the time while I'm doing this, I'm like either buffing scratches out of discs, taking photos of my items, listing them, packaging up items that people have purchased, sending them out. I do a lot of that while this is all happening. And I normally mute myself, and I'll sit over here with my laptop because I got a corner desk. I use my laptop to list over here, and every now and then I'll look to my right just to check that I'm not gonna fall off. And if there's like a hole coming up or something, or I need to pay attention to it, then I'll just turn my chair around and do what I need to do. So it might seem like I have a shit ton of free time, but not really. I don't see it that way anyway. I love it how like you were on a server and you walked 30,000 away to get away from people. If you were on 2B2T, 30,000 is like nothing. Like those chunks were loaded in like alpha days or beta, early beta. What am I gonna do after getting to 30 mil? I don't know. I don't. I don't know. I really don't know. Um, and just for the record, it's not 30 mil. It's 32. This game, this version, should I say? I could walk all the way to 32 mil. World Border is 30 mil. This will be 32. That's why Fig was saying yesterday that as soon as I get to 30 million and I walk one block further, I've walked further in this game than anybody else has. Oh, it was only 4 people on the server, okay. I just love 2B2T, honestly. I was thinking about playing it on a stream, but I'd need to buy priority queue. And that's like $20 a month, 20 USD a month. That's like 30 Australian dollars per month to play on a server where people are most likely going to find my shit and blow it up anyway, so. I guess if you do play on that server, then I guess that's something that you kind of just learn to accept anyway. And yeah, it's a per month price. So if I was to stream on there for a year, it cost me $240 US. 'I don't know why the Minecraft sound isn't working, but it's been busted since yesterday. Don't know what's going on with it. To be honest, I don't mind it without the sound anyway. I'm really not too bothered about the sound. All it is grass sound. So I don't really give a shit about it. Really doesn't matter to me. $45,000 away? Forget it. It's gone. If you make a base that close, it's just gone. It's just not gonna be there. It's gonna be gone. There's no way. There's no way it survived. Honestly, you could build a wooden box that took you 5 minutes to build, and someone will blow it up on that server. They'll just place like 5 bits of TNT and blow it up. People on that server are just destructive as fuck. They're not like, oh yeah, this is a cool build, let's leave it alone. No. That's not how this works. I think it's funny. Or even I could go worse than that. You could build like a little shitty wooden shack, put a chest in it with some stone tools. Someone will come in and steal the stone tools. Like, that's another part of it as well. No matter what you put in a chest, someone will take it at some point. It's just a given thing. And it's something that I'm sure every single player that goes on there learns to accept. It's 2B2T. You can build anything, store anything. Doesn't matter what you do. No matter how good you try to hide your base. It's just not gonna survive. It's that simple. Yeah, and you know, the quicker you accept that, the better. Oh yeah, and the chat is dirty as shit. You can say whatever you want. That's why I would not have the chat open at all. It's just a bunch of like scam links and shit. People just being general assholes about it. It's It's just like a toxic shithole, that server. So I don't think I'll ever do that. I don't think I'll ever go on there. It'd be interesting to find out if anyone ever found those chunks, or if someone's actually going around the 12.5 million perimeter to see if anyone did spawn in any Firelands chunks. It would be interesting to see. I don't think there is, though. Which version had the huge oceans? Not sure. I know this one doesn't have it. I'm pretty sure it was beta 1.8. I can't remember what the last version to have huge oceans was, but I know beta 1.8 was one of them. You could just build the Firelands. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I'm not going to deny that. But the thing is, that person would have to build it all the way from down at Y0 all the way up to Y127. And if they were going to do it properly, they'd have to go into 2B2T's seed in beta 1.7. They'd have to, like, strip the Firelands down, basically, layer for layer, and duplicate it to make sure that it looked 100% legitimate. Like, the effort that it's going to take for someone to do that is massive. Massive. It would be a big project, and it would take forever to do. I wouldn't be surprised if someone tried it, but yeah, you would. You never know. Someone would do it, I reckon. Especially the fact that FitMC put a bounty on it, and a pretty good one at that too. Have I seen the lava wall Yeah, yeah, I know the lava wall. It's not. It's not like you can't get around it though. I've seen that people have already got around it, so no matter what, people will always find a way around. Even if it's mining obsidian by hand with the obsidian wall, you can just mine that obsidian with your hand. It'll take a long time, but it's still possible. So they would basically have to make spawn a literal Alcatraz. To where it had so many lines of like defense against people getting out. Spicy spice. Lol. Um. Well, as long as you enjoyed it, I guess that's good to know. There's nothing worse than buying takeaway, and then you don't like it. There's literally nothing worse than buying takeaway in the hope of enjoying it, just to find out you don't like it, and then you wasted your money. Yeah. Not the most fun experience you can have. I was so tired. Oh, okay. You live close to it. That's alright then. If their pizza's a good value, then never hurts to like go there every now and then or whatever. When you just can't be bothered cooking. I'm gonna try and get some work done on my eBay store. I'm gonna be looking at chat a little bit less often while I do this, but I'm still gonna be looking. As long as you enjoy the takeaway that you eat. You know, that's good, you know. Nothing worse than getting takeaway and hating it. Wow. Oh my god, my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel got looked at. And I gained a sub. Holy shit. Did Ant Venom link my YouTube channel as well? My shitty YouTube channel. Because my viewership went heaps high. The latest video that I put up, which is pretty far behind, it's day 262, has been viewed 18 times. Like, that's not normal. Most of my videos don't get viewed. Which is... yeah, it kind of sucks, but I don't really care because it's just proof, basically. Oh, not really fast. It's not like fast food pizza like Domino's. I mean, if it's proper pizza, yeah, that's better. Proper pizzas are good. But Domino's is cheap, so you can't really fault them for that. I guess you get what you pay for. Unless you go to a really shitty pizza restaurant and then you didn't get what you paid for. In which case, you're probably not going to go back there ever again. If the first experience with a restaurant is bad, there's no way that you're going to go back. No way. You know what? I want to listen to Minecraft music. I hope people don't mind Minecraft music. I love it. I listen to it even when I'm not playing the game sometimes. Because it's just so calming and peaceful. and it's interesting because I feel like it has like its own like some of them like have like different. How do I explain it? Like some of them are like spooky as fuck. Some of it's like really like peaceful and like calming. How many more blocks? 15,468,000. About 6 months. Yeah. People don't have to believe in me. I believe in me. As long as I have something to do, yeah, I can do this easy peasy. It's just gonna take time and a shit ton of it. A shit ton of it. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I'm still getting new people coming. Like, still being followed. It's kind of amazing. SOT? What is SOT? Oops, I smacked my mic there. Oh, Sea of Thieves. I'm not really a Sea of Thieves player. Never played it. I have heard of it. I've heard it's a pretty good game. Doesn't sound like something I'd be into. I'm more into racing games than platformers. However, just as a side note, on March the 4th, when Gran Turismo 7 comes out, I will be definitely streaming that game. I've been waiting ages for a good Gran Turismo, and I'm hoping to God that this one is good, because if it isn't, I am going to be fuming. Because in my opinion, there hasn't really been a good Gran Turismo game since Gran Turismo 5. I haven't really... Like, 6 was okay, but it wasn't overly great, so... I'll see how I feel about it when I get it. But it looks like they're bringing back some of the older tracks, so I'm looking forward to that. Oh, chicken's dead. I personally haven't played Terraria either. That game's old though. It's been out for ages. I'm pretty sure it was on 360. I'd love to give it a try one day. Not sure if I will be streaming tomorrow. Going to my girlfriend's place this afternoon. So maybe tomorrow evening for me, I will be, but I can't guarantee that you'll be awake to see it or whatever. But Wednesday, I should be back on. As normal. Thursday, Friday, I have something to do in the morning, I think. Or is it Wednesday, Thursday? Hang on. So the first is Tuesday. Second is Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday morning I have things to do. Yeah, so Wednesday, Thursday, I don't know when I'll be starting, but Friday I'll be back to starting in the morning as usual. But here it's 10 o'clock in the morning. It's 10 o'clock in the morning right now. So... And it's the 31st, 10 o'clock in the morning. My time zone is Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. So I think it's AEDT, if you want to convert that to your time. I typically start around 10 o'clock in the morning, but I don't really have a fixed starting time. Basically, I start in the morning after I've been to the post office and done what else I need to do. It just really depends what I have to do for that day. Thanks for coming anyway. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. I really thank everyone who's coming here to, put in the effort to watch me and whatever, and just like check up on me. It's really nice. But I'll plod on. Just continue walking. That's what I do. I appreciate you for coming. Thanks heaps. I'll see you next time. I really do appreciate everyone that comes and views my stream, It might be boring, but thank you anyway. It means a lot. Not even close. I've got ages to go. But I am close to the floating point. I should be getting there by the weekend, if not earlier. the strip of land that I walk on generally gets wider. It like gets wider and then it goes narrow, and then it gets wider and then it goes narrow. Basically does that all the way along. And then you get the occasional bits where there's like, it's not like the flat top layer, it goes down to 128, and then I walk across that, and then I jump back up, get back onto 129, continue on walking. But yeah, it stays uniform most of the time. That's why I'm able to like sort of automate it. It's not fully automated, but it's sort of automated. I just have to look over it every now and then. Just make sure I'm not going to fall off. But yeah, this is pretty uneventful most of the time. It's probably got something to do with why my viewers tend to dwindle away fairly often. It's because there's no real entertainment for them to watch. It's kind of just me walking. But I sort of understand the appeal for why some do watch. Because, you know, it's about being there for the journey, not so much the finish. It's more about the journey, not the destination. That's a good way of putting it. The I was here mentality. That's exactly it. Is this 13? Yeah, it's 13. This is the one where you hear the creeper explosion, I think. But this is what I mean, like the atmosphere of this music is like so like spooky. Like you can feel it, you can imagine what's going on without there actually being any video put in front of you. Like you can imagine you're like going into this dark cave, you're like deep down, you're like at y equals 20 where there's like lava pools and shit. It's like pitch black most of the time. You're like mining for ores. You can see like a scenario playing out without even like needing to see something to give you a visualization of it. Oh, something jumped in the water. Not really tired, more bored than anything. This is not a fun experience. Let's put it that way. I don't wish this on anybody. I've got to move the chat box up a little bit. Yeah, I typically don't need that much food. This wheat is going to last a long time. Basically, fall damage is reduced by armor, sort of like feather falling, except you don't need feather falling. That's why I have so much wheat. Like, because if my armor is at good health, I'm losing less health, which means I don't need to eat as much. So, like, in a way, by having good durability on my armor, it means I eat less food. But even if I do need to eat food, like, there'll come points where I'll stop at the spawn chunk. That's why I've got seeds. I'll stop at the spawn chunk and farm a bunch of wheat, and I'll just AFK it most of the time. I'll just AFK and then spawn chunk. I should have a FAQ for that. The spawn chunks is like say like you got your chunks at spawn. There's like a set of chunks that are your spawn chunks, and then say you walk to 524,000, you'll get to see those same chunks placed in that spot. So every 524k repeating, you'll see your spawn chunks again. And you can place blocks there, make changes in a set of spawn chunks, and then it will be reflected in all other sets of spawn chunks. You'll see it when I get to the floating point, because I'll get to my spawn chunk set. And you'll get to see what I did. Oh, Sweden. Holy shit. Why do I leave periodically? Uh, I like to have breaks where I have my headset off. So I just mute myself during that time, most of the time. And because I used to do like the whole thing where I'd actively like sit in front of the screen, play the game, and keep my mic on constantly, and just talk to whoever came into the chat. But after a while, no one really came into my chat, and I was getting really bored, and I almost quit. So I decided that I was going to mute my mic. I basically wasn't going to talk. I was just going to, watch YouTube, watch Netflix, watch Twitch streams, keep myself entertained, keep myself going. And it worked. It worked. So I do like to have my quiet time where I just stream it. I don't really talk or anything. It's kind of just here so that anyone wants to tune in, they can. Oh, you're talking about the bottom left. At the bottom left, that's Fig's old Firelands streams. When he walked to the corner Firelands. I decided I'd put this here and play it. Because, well, Fig allowed me to do it. But also because maybe by having this here and literally watching Fig walk to like 10 million might help some people understand, holy shit, he's been walking for that long that he's like watched like a complete Firelands journey in that time. Oh my god, it actually is a long distance. It's a fucking huge distance. Not even going to lie. More than what we can see in the observable universe. honestly, thank you for staying. I really appreciate it. Like, most of the time, basically before Ant shouted me out and that, and Fig did his whole thing, and he was like even advertising for me. Before that, I basically never really got viewers. I got a couple of people that would watch, but not all that many. Oh, I don't think I mentioned at all to anybody, but today, in about 10 hours, will be the official 1 year mark since I opened up beta 1.7.3. I clicked single player. I created new world and boom, this world was created. Today literally marks that one whole year since I started. Not sure I ever mentioned that to anybody. I should have put it in the title. Me making history? Nah, not yet. Well, I guess you could say so, but the history is honestly going to be made at 30 mil if I make it there. Because, literally, at 30 million and one, I've gone further than anybody else has. Ever in this game. Actually, I'll have travelled further than anyone else can in modern. Without mods anyway. Oh, why wouldn't I fall? No, because I've I've explained it many times. I'll have to say it again. The world does not stop at 30 mil here. It stops at 32. That's where you can see the terrain. It's there, but you just can't be touching the blocks. They just don't exist. You can see them, but they don't exist. So I'll just drop through the world after 32. $11 viewers. Holy shit! People are coming back. What the fuck? I thought yesterday was just gonna be a one-off. What is even happening? This one is called Droopy Likes Ricochet. And next is Droopy Likes Your Face. And then we're going over to volume beta. I might add that to the queue now. I can't believe that people are actually coming back to this. I really can't get over it. That I went from nobody. No one gave a shit. Until Ant Venom goes and makes a bloody video and mentions me in it. Jesus. Oh yes. We are approaching also a milestone that I haven't got on the milestone list. 4 million into the Firelands. At 16,550,824. I can't believe I'm saying those words. Oh shit! I did the thing, I fell off. Serves me, right? Fuck, I'm actually running out of wood. I kind of need that. I'm gonna build up back onto there. I'm just going to use this opportunity to collect some wood, because I didn't realize that, you know, I could do with some replenishing on wood. I just use wood planks to build up. I used to use dirt because I used to have to sleep because of glare on my screen, but now that I don't get really any glare on my screen, I just build up with wood planks. Kind of saves me time too, because I have to break less blocks. Breaking 64 blocks gives me like 256 planks to build with. We are back on the move again. My god. I can't believe so many people are watching me right now. A whole 11 viewers. To this. Come on. It's so unbelievable that 11 people would legitimately either lurk or like actively watch this. Just does not seem right. It just does not seem right. Like, there's people out there who are playing like actual video games to entertain that have less viewers than I do right now. And what am I doing? I'm literally walking in an actually straight line on top of a flat plane. Maybe everyone's sticking around to wait for me to die. Maybe that's what's going on here. People do stupid things and watch it. Yeah, true. I'm one of the people who's doing stupid shit. Hold on, I'm getting a call. I'll be right back. Ultra, what's going on, buddy? Nice to see ya. Thank you for chatting for the first time. I really do appreciate it. Welcome to Guy Walks in a Straight Line. The thing in the bottom corner, that's Fig doing his corner Firelands walk. That's like literally his full Firelands walk I've got playing in the corner. It's not live, it's on his YouTube channel. I use it so that people can understand how far this walk is, because by the time I get to the edge of the world, I will have watched up until like 10 million, I reckon. I've got a long, long way to go. I have to go in about an hour, so yeah, just giving you all a warning. It's only been a short one, this one. But yeah, I should be back tomorrow, but it won't be until later in the afternoon for me, so I don't know how many people are going to be able to join for that. And Wednesday, Thursday morning, I'm going to a workshop. So, I don't know when I'll be starting on those days, but from Friday onwards, I should be back to normal. And for those that don't know, just in case, today marks 1 year since I created this lovely world. And started walking. And now here I am at 16.5 mil. Another Ant Venom person. Thanks for coming, seriously. It's good to see how many people have actually come from Ant Venom, including me in the video. It's pretty nice of him to do that. It's not like I asked for it or anything, he just offered. And I was like, fuck it, why not? I mean, never hurts to have some, exposure every now and then. Especially when I'm putting a lot of effort into it. It's nice to know there's people that actually care and want to be a part of it. And hopefully that continues on into the future, and this isn't just a one-off thing. I'm sure it will die down again, and everyone will kind of get sick of waiting. Video on the bottom left is Fig walking to the corner Firelands. It is not live, it is pre-recorded video. I put it there to help people understand the length of the journey. And just how long it is that me and Fig have put into these walks. It's not something that happens overnight or even over a month. It's a multiple month exercise. And it's not like we play an hour a day. It's like 6 hours a day or 5 hours a day. We spend a lot of time on it. I have a friend coming over, by the way, just giving everyone notice. So when he comes, I'll probably just mute myself. Just a warning. And then, yeah, I'll just end when I'm about to leave. But yeah, when I leave, yeah, just know that I appreciate everyone who's come today to my 1 year anniversary short walking stream. I would have made it longer, but I have plans to go somewhere, so do I hold the walking key? No. So here's the thing. There's a bug in the game where if I press the inventory and the walk key on exactly the same frame, I'll be able to have my inventory open and walk. So I'll show you. Ready? And then I just press E again, and I come out of the inventory, and boom, just walks on its own. So I just do other things, and then I kind of just, look over every now and then, make sure I'm not falling off, and just do whatever else. And yeah, the darkness in this game is like true darkness. It's not like modern darkness, where it's like, it's dark, but you can still see. Nah. The only reason you can still see right now is because I'm outside. If I went down into a cave, it's pitch black. You can't see anything. When do I think I'll complete the journey? At least 6 months from now. I expect longer though. Imagine if the walking glitch didn't exist. Yeah, I couldn't imagine that. That would suck. A lot. I probably wouldn't do this if I had to hold W. Because my hands would get pretty sore, so yeah. Don't really need that. I'm sure this whole situation with 11 people watching, I'm sure it will go away. It's not gonna last. I don't think it is. I'm hoping it does, because it feels good knowing there's people that are actually watching this. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. What do I expect? Not really doing anything particularly exciting, so do I really expect people to sit around and watch it? No, definitely not. I hope so too. I'd like to see more people sticking around. If that doesn't happen, then it is what it is. I wish there was a way to make this faster. If there was, I'd be using it. That's for sure. You see, there's water channels down at Y64. I could try and use those, but there's two problems with that. A, mobs can spawn down there. And B, I can't see for shit. So those are kind of big issues. Love that message, Awkward. I love it. Love it. What if my dad came home from the store? I love those what if questions. But what if you suddenly fell through the world right now? What if a creeper just appeared from nowhere and just blew up and killed you, and then you had to go back to spawn? Oh yeah. It's just not gonna happen. Thank Christ. Oh, well, there goes Damo. He literally came here, picked up a Wii U that I helped him get, and then, like, as he was leaving, he had to, like, go really quick. And I was like, you forgot your copy of Mario Kart Wii. Just chucked it out to him. Just frisbeed it. And he caught it. It was pretty epic. Hold up, guys. I need to go to toilet break. I'll be right back. I am back. Is the music even still going? It is. Yeah, kind of want to go back to what I was listening to before. Normal music. Or at least Monster Cat, anyway. So it's 12:02. Wow, I'll be able to meet my minimum requirements for the day, which is kind of nice. When going... What? Okay then. But thank you for the message. Next. I hope everyone's enjoying the entertainment. I bet everyone is on the edge of their seat and they're very thrilled about this whole walk. Oh, captivating. Yeah, that's a good word for it, I guess. Plot twists everywhere. Action at every second. Yep. Look, I'm at these death-defying heights. Look at this. If I fall down there, certain death. Scary. Not. Don't fall down. I've fallen down plenty of times. I've had pretty big falls too. I've come down as close as one heart, but that was like a one-time occurrence. And it was only because I had really low durability armor. So I learnt a big lesson. Replenish armor semi-frequently. Do I have any beds spare? Nah. I just carry the one bed and just break it every time. If I die, then I just restore my game back up. It's a pretty risky strat, but I'm just not scared of dying. And yeah, bed spawn point mechanics work everywhere. So if I put a bed right here and I slept in it, and then I walked off the edge and died, I'd respawn back here. Have you beaten the Ender Dragon yet? No, this is Minecraft beta. No Ender Dragons here. The Nether is the only other place you can go. Welcome to beta. Where going to the Nether was basically beating the game. I thought that was a serious question. I do sort of expect some level of trolling. Nether Reactor Cores? That was from Pocket Edition. Early Pocket Edition. What's in the bottom left corner? That's Fig's walk to the corner Firelands. I'm watching his recordings while I walk. So you're watching me walk while watching Fig walk right now. You're actually watching two walks at the same time. What's going on, Frank? Nice to see you, buddy. Thank you for coming. Oh, why does it rain? Of course it starts raining. At least you don't have to listen to the sound of it. I suppose I might try and get my bag ready for when I leave. So I'm just gonna keep walking, but I'm gonna be muted for a couple of minutes here. Oh my god. 13 viewers, by the way. Thanks everyone for coming to my 1 year anniversary stream. I appreciate it. I think 13 viewers was more than yesterday. So thank you. If you want explanation on the quote-unquote auto walking, it's you just press walk and inventory at exactly the same frame, and then yeah, it just walks on its own. I still have to watch it, however, because if I don't, I'll fall. I guarantee. So while it is kind of automated, it's not, because I still have to actually sit here and look at it, which is unfortunate. But if I could do auto, then that would kind of suck, because there'd be like no real achievement. I'd be kind of just letting it go on its own, so. Broken Bad Guy, thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate that. How do I control both at once? What I do is I get my fingers on my left hand, I get my index finger and my middle finger, put them on the key, and then, yeah, say I'm here like this. What I do, I just lift them both up, bang, hit them at the same time. Sometimes it doesn't work, because I might be slightly off, but you just keep trying and eventually you'll get it. If you're playing on the vanilla launcher, I'm not, I'm playing on multi-MC, but if you're playing on vanilla launcher, you can also start walking, like press and hold W, then press Alt, and then click back on the game. That also works. But on multi-MC, that doesn't work, so I just use the press the walk and inventory at exactly the same moment. And it works pretty effectively. I don't know if it works in any modern versions at all. It definitely wouldn't work in 1.18 or anything. But pre 1.7, I wouldn't be surprised if it worked. It probably works in like 1.2 or something. But I don't really know. I don't really know. Oh my god. Do you have any proof that you are not actually doing it all in Gary's mod? Maybe the top corner where it says Minecraft Beta 1.7.3. That might be a giveaway. I don't know. You might have to figure that one out for yourself, mate. I mean, you're entitled to believe what you'd like, so I can't really fault that. So believe what you want. You want to believe I'm cheating? That is fine. Believe. What's believe? Yeah, the textures don't move when it's the grass. It like literally looks like I'm not moving. You don't look at like myself moving. You more look at the terrain and notice that it's coming towards me. That's how you know I'm moving. I've been walking for my whole life. My whole life. I've been walking for my whole life. I won't take suggestions on music at the moment, especially if it's copyrighted. I kind of only play this because I have the Monster Cat license. In the bottom corner, that's Fig walking to the corner firelands, if you want to know. What are the milestones? The milestones are marks that I put there. I don't know, I guess it gives me smaller goals to achieve while um, making progress towards the ultimate goal, I guess. They're just like points of interest. Um, the spawn chunks Yeah, the spawn chunks thing. The spawn chunks are like the chunks that are at spawn, but they duplicate every 524k. And any changes you make in the spawn chunks, when you see the next set of spawn chunks, those changes will be reflected. And the floating point thing has something to do with, like, you see how, like, it looks like it's frame by frame, like, movement? And it's, like, glitchy movement. That gets twice as bad. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun when I get to that point. That's only 200,000 away, so not long at all. What do I usually do? I typically work on my eBay listings, because that's what I do. I sell video games and consoles on eBay. Yeah, I tend to watch videos and stuff sometimes. That's why I mute my mic most of the time, because I gotta have something to keep me going. Ant Venom does go over the spawn chunks in a video. I wouldn't know which one, but you know, I know he's got a video where he goes over them and the whole spawn chunk glitch thing. I find it pretty interesting. But yeah, there's not all that much interesting apart from the spawn chunks in this journey. I'm not sure if I've mentioned, but I do this thing, right? If anyone gives me a sub, a prime, or donates $5, I have a big billboard in my spawn chunks where I put people's names. So if you do that, I'll put your name in the spawn chunks. I don't think anyone really cares about that or really wants to do that, but it's an option. I put it there because, you know, my supporters deserve recognition, so I thought it's a good way to, you know, give a incentive to donate. But yeah. Where do the next spawn chunks appear? At the floating point. So it's floating point and spawn chunks. I just didn't want to write that though, because the main thing people care about is the floating point, not really the spawn chunks, because I'll get to see the spawn chunks at least another 30 times. Actually, I think it's 29 now. Monster Cat playlist is based today. I need to listen to more like new stuff so I can extend my playlist, get more tracks onto it. I don't know. I'm just happy with the ones I have. Pretty sure Fig's near 1 million now on his walk. Haven't really been paying attention to it. Yeah, he's nearly at 1 million. He's at 940 on the Z-axis and 910 on the X. Am I build height? Yeah. This is actually 1 block above build height. Which is why I'll show you. Hold on. Oops, Windows key. I can destroy this block, but I can't replace it. It's interesting. That's why mobs can't spawn up here. Because the game's like, it only, how do I put it? It's limited to 0 to 128. So it doesn't consider this platform that I'm on a spawnable area. Alright, I need to focus on getting ready, so I'll be right back. Thanks for chatting and stuff, I appreciate it though. I just need to focus on getting ready before I leave in about 10-15 minutes.
I've been so cold. I break the hourglass and watch time unfold, and I try to make it back in this raging sea, 'cause I'm way too deep, 'cause I'm way too deep.
I'm still paying attention. I'm just checking over my bag to make sure I've got all my stuff. I had 13 before. God, felt like I had a stadium watching. Thanks for those bits, by the way. Uh, $5 worth it is. So if you give us another 400, then yeah, I'll put you on the wall when I get to 16.7. And by the way, building your name on the wall at 16.7 is going to be horrible. It's going to be worse than building at the last spawn chunks. It's going to be horrible. $210K. I've thought of what I could do, but I don't know. Gold is really expensive. I don't think I'd have enough gold to do that. I could make a second wall um, that I put names on, and we could call it the 100K Club of people who have spent the 100,000 on the name on the wall thing, and I'll change it from name on the wall to join the 100K Club. I think that question, I don't really know the answer to that. I'll wait until I'm finished the walk before I even think about answering that. I just don't know. But yeah, the walk will end with me falling off. Alright, I'm gonna have to go now. I have 40 minutes to get to the post office and get on the bus. So. Oh, actually. I guess I can walk to 570. So, yeah, I'm just gonna get to what's her name? Yeah, thank you for those 400. That's awesome. Did you want me to miss the underscores, or did you want the underscores up? All right, I can do that. No problems. That'll be a short name, so I'm glad. But yeah, thank you. That's awesome. It really is. Right before I'm about to go, too. And I walked 50k. That's nothing to me. But it's more than what I set for my daily requirements, so I'm not too worried. Am I a Firelandist? Yes. I had to get to the Firelands to be walking through the Firelands, yeah. I'm 4 million blocks in. So if I turned around, it'd take me about 2 months, I believe. At least 2 months to walk back to the edge of the Firelands. No. If you want genuine Firelands, no mods, it has to be beta 1.7.3 or earlier. Mods to bring it back. I'm not sure about the mods. Alright, I'm going in 60. Here we go. Bye everybody, make sure you have a nice day. I'll see you next time. I really do have to go.